Hi guys, welcome back, thanks for dropping by. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make some pumpkin deviled eggs. Pretty simple to do, okay, with Halloween, it's just around the corner, so we're going to do a little bit of work on our Halloween section on our website as well. So if you get a chance, pop along to the website and take a little look at the seasonal menu there. Okay, the address of the website up on the I button, and these pumpkin deviled eggs are going to be on there as well. So what we're going to do first of all, over on the stove here, we've got a pan that's boiling away, and we're going to need to get our eggs hard boiled. So we have 6 eggs in this recipe. You can use more, you can do 12 if you like, but I'm just going to do 6. Okay, so obviously if you do 12, you need to double everything up. Okay, so let's get these eggs into this boiling water. There we go, and this should take somewhere around about 12-15 minutes, okay, for these eggs to go hard boiled. And when they are hard boiled, I'll show you a little trick just to check them. So while those eggs are boiling, I've got a few ingredients here, in fact all of the ingredients that you're going to need to make this recipe for you to have a little look at. So these eggs have been boiling now for about 15 minutes or so. So we're going to check to see if they are hard boiled. So what we're going to do is employ an old chef's trick. So grab yourself a slotted spoon and pluck one of these bad boys out of the hot water. And with that egg, what you're going to do is spin it. Let me show you. There we are, as you can see, the egg has stood up on its end. That egg is hard boiled. And hot. So all that remains to do is to get them into a sink, running cold water over them, let them cool down for about 20 minutes or so. So our eggs have been cooling down in the water for about 20 minutes and they're nice and cold. So now we need to peel these, okay? And peeling an egg is a lot more tricky than you might think. A lot of people have trouble with this, so I'll show you a good way of doing it. So first thing we need to do is tip the water out of this pan. We've got our eggs. So with your egg, you have a pointy end. I'll use a better egg there. You've got more of a pointy end up here and a rounded end. Always crack it on the rounded end first. And crack it around. And when you start to peel this, peel it from the rounded end, not the pointed end. And you need to get your fingers under that membrane. Once it's under there, you're away. No problem. So there we are, once you've got these eggs properly peeled, and I've shown you the easy way to do it, you're going to pop them into a little container here and keep them to cool down for a little bit later. Let's do the rest of these. Okay, so once your eggs are all peeled and you've got them in a container, what we're going to need to do is to cut them in half and pop the yolks out. Get yourself a sharp knife. Cut him down the centre. And just pop that yolk out. And then we're going to do that for the rest of them until we have 12 halves. So you want to set your shells now, or your cases of your eggs, back into the container. We can just set these aside, like so. And now it's the yolks that we need to concentrate on. And what we're going to do is we're going to mash these up. We're going to mix them with the mayonnaise, the Dijon mustard, the lemon juice, bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. Okay, so we're going to need to juice 1 lemon. And get half a teaspoon of this lemon juice into our egg mixture. So there we are. All you need to do now is to season this with a nice generous pinch of black pepper. I like black pepper. Just put as much as you like in there. No more than 1/4 of a teaspoon though. And a pinch of salt. Okay, so there we are. So the next stage now is literally just putting this together. And this is a little bit more tricky, and you have to use a little bit of artistic sort of license here. What we're going to do is fill our egg cases with our egg yolk mix. Okay, so take enough of this to fill it well. Get it right into the centre. Try and get as little around the actual white of the egg as you can. So you want it looking something like that. There we go. So our eggs are now filled, and all that's left to do is to get some paprika, but you want to get this only on the yolk bit, very little on the white. It's pretty tricky, so use a teaspoon or however you want to do it. I'm just going to try and shake it on. And there we go. Once you've shaken them with paprika, okay, may have made a little bit of a mess and they're not going to be perfect. You just need to put the texture in now. So get yourself a fork, or you could use a knife, but I find a fork is quite useful. And we're just going to press this into the egg yolks just to make a little bit of a texture of a pumpkin. You know, and the beauty of this is that pumpkins aren't all even, so they can be a little bit messy, they can be a little bit random. They just look better that way. So once that's done, we're going to need a final finishing touch, our chives. I just want to cut 1 or 2 of these bad boys into little stems, and we're just going to place them on top to make the pumpkin heads. These don't even have to be even. There we are, just take one and just place it at the top of the egg yolk. And there you have it, guys. Pumpkin deviled eggs, a perfect little Halloween treat. Enjoy.